My name's Joel Reed and welcome to SWPL Gaming. Today, the weather's horrible, it's grey outside, but there's no need to be sad because this came in the post today. This is the RK3128. This looks really cool, it's industrial, and I'm feeling it. So without further ado, let's get into the video right now. Here it is. We've got the Coolbaby RK3128 right here. Looking real industrial. I'm really liking what I see on the box right here. That's pretty cool. It's running on Android, and just have a quick glance around the box. There's quite a significant amount written in Chinese. I guess these are helpline numbers in which you can contact if you're having any issues, even though we got it from AliExpress. So I'm not sure what the customer service is going to be like, but I wouldn't imagine it's going to be particularly great, but I digress. Got your barcode on the side here, some extra coloring. You've got your specs. Again, the numbers are in English, but to signify what they mean is written in Chinese. We can figure out what that is a little later on. And obviously made in China. And on the back right here, you've just got the device and you've got the various keys and what they mean and what they signify. And again, written in Chinese. So I can't really make heads or tails of what that actually says, but we'll figure it out. So let's jump into this box. You got your polystyrene covering on the top here, which keeps it safe. So that's always great. Take that off. So here's the device. This is how it looks. Again, looking really industrial. I like that kind of, gray black effect on here. These colors work really well together, but let's take that out. Wow. Okay. So that's just pulled off. I don't know what to say. Yeah, all right, look, that is not a good look, man. That is not a good look. I'm gonna stick that back on, and it's back on there and it's snug. Oh wow, that's nuts. Experience ruined. Man. Okay, before we go onto the device, let's just see what's inside the box. God, I still can't get over that. So you've got your USB cable right here. Let's see what that is. It's a micro USB, which is cool. And also inside here, funny enough, you've got some extra analog covers right here, and that's telling me that they are interchangeable, which again, that's cool. I didn't expect it to come off that easily, and I didn't even know this was a thing, but you get spares. I guess it's kind of thoughtful. Maybe they should have just made them where they just don't come off at all. You got your micro SD card slot here, so you can interchange your media, your games, and what have you. This one looks pretty cool. You got your user manual, and let's just have a quick look. It seems to be largely written in Chinese. I mean, some things are in English, but the majority of it is written in Chinese, so you're not really going to understand unless you can read and speak the language. You're not going to know what that's all about. It would have been good if it was in English, but hey. And inside the box, it's empty. There's a compartment here, which I saw this. I guess that's where a power brick would have been, but mine didn't come with a power brick. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's how that goes. And completely empty on the inside. Let's look at this device, yeah? It actually looks good. It feels decent. It feels quite, rugged, which is cool. That's the effect that they were going for. You got your D-pad right here. They're spongy yet clicky, as you can hear that right here. You've got your home button along the top here. On this side, you've got your power key. You've got your A, B, your X, Y buttons. You've got your start, your select, and you've got your minus and your plus keys. Last but not least, on the front here, you've got your analog sticks. They're the sliders. Look, you saw that just pop off. I'm not particularly happy with that, but at least we know they are interchangeable and you can take them off and change them as you see fit. And maybe, just maybe, they might be able to support some other colors. But yeah, those come off pretty easy enough. Which, on some level, that's being quite thoughtful. Let's go around the device. So just turning this way, it's blank. We'll move to the back, and you can see that you've got some speakers under here. This seems like what would normally be a fan. I'm not saying there's a fan in there, but there's obviously some type of ventilation here. You've got your screws that are going along and around on the surface right here. And what I believe you have here is the battery. It's probably one of those Nokia ones. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let's go along the top. You've got your L trigger and you've got your R trigger right here. So we're used to seeing, 4 triggers up here, but guess we've only got 2. I mean, on that note, for all the games that I play, I don't particularly need those extra triggers. You probably want those if you're playing like, you know, your higher end stuff, or if you're streaming or whatnot, or you're Android gaming. But regular retro games on here, I don't think it's that necessary to have those extra triggers, but that's just my preference. You've got your HDMI cable, and unlike some of the devices we've seen, this one is just a regular HDMI. You don't have to have a different size insert here. It's just straight in and straight out like what you would use for your regular consoles. And you've got your TF card slot. At the bottom, you've got your USB ports right here. I can only assume that those are for extra controllers. You've got your OTG extension switch here. You've got your micro USB slot right here. You've got your headphone jack, and you've got your reset button. I guess now we just need to power on this device. As we're doing that, let's take a look at the specs. Let's power on the device. And straight off, you see this Coolbaby symbol here, that's lit up. That's pretty cool. They've got a nice green LED in there. That's actually a pretty nice touch. I've not seen that on any of the other handhelds that I've purchased, so that's a pretty cool feature. You got your Coolbaby symbol here with the little pendulum thing. That's cool. Oh, and there's a screen protector on here, so let me take that off. That's really, really on there. Wow, that was really on there. Okay, so I guess by pressing the select, that, you know, resets the music. This is not like any interface that I've seen. Okay, you know, it's just very different. It's very different to what Android is regularly. So let's look at some of these systems. You got NES, you got SNES, Game Boy Advance, N64, PlayStation, Arcade SNK, Mega Drive, CPS, PSP, Atari 2600, Atari 7800, Android apps, pretty cool. You got your Neo Geo Pocket there, you've got your Super Graphics, and you've got your Game Gear. I don't believe there's anything else on there. I don't know a great deal about this device, so it's going to be fun exploring it and seeing what it can actually do, what it can produce, but so far this is what we've seen right here. The interface, I'm not used to it for now. I mean, I've just turned it on and just seen what it's like now, and this is my first look, and I'm not impressed with it, if I'm honest with you. Maybe it just takes a little while to get used to, and it might be able to produce something good. Okay, so before we get into some gameplay, let's see if I can get into any of these options up here, because you can see there are some key options along the top here. Let's see. All right, up doesn't go there. Okay, by pressing the A button, that allows you to get to the top menu and options right here. So you've got your gamepad configuration, you've got your display setup, you've got your development note, not sure what that's for, you've got your update, so I guess you can update this device. That's cool. About your device and Android functions. There's going to be a lot of research and a lot of work on this device. It's going to be a fun time. There's a lot to be done. Okay, well look, we've seen a bit of that. Let's get into some gameplay, shall we? There are actually a lot of games on here. I can't read this. This is all written in Chinese. All these games are written in Chinese, man. What am I supposed to do? Just randomly pick one. Okay, we've got the F-Zero running on here. Doesn't seem too bad so far. Alright, this game's kind of quick. I'm liking this so far. Got driver on here. So what we've got here is PSP running Assassin's Creed. It was the only game in the PSP menu. So I guess this is just a sample game that they're showing to see what this device can do. It's going to be fun experimenting and seeing what other types of games on here that will run or will not run. So I guess it just leaves for more experimenting to be done. There you have it. The Coolbaby RK3128. A real unique, unusual looking device. What I like about it is the color scheme. I like the gray on black. It's simple and minimalistic to an extent. And I like the whole rugged, strong, industrial looking design. And it is quite strong, just holding the device. It's actually not too bad. What I do get from this is that it's to compete with the Retroid Pocket 2, which in my honest opinion, as it stands now from my first look, it's going to be quite a struggle. I'm not particularly used to or enjoying this front end that's on here at the moment. But I am hoping going forward that I can change it to something like Dig, something that I prefer more. So yeah, stay tuned for a review video. Let me know your thoughts on this device. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you down the road. Peace.